going to show you is a seated, plate-loaded, seated, one-arm shoulder press. So if you haven't watched the video on how to use this piece of equipment, go back and watch the video that is entitled Plate-Loaded Seated Shoulder Press Machine. And that'll just explain this piece of equipment a little bit in more detail. So what you do is just get seated, load the plates onto the machine, and here we're just gonna basically isolate one arm and one shoulder at a time. So what you wanna do is you want to lift the arms up, take a big inhale, exhale, bring the arm up, slowly lower. Don't lower it so it actually rests. You want to keep a little bit of tension there under the muscle, and then you go to the opposite arm. So big inhale, press up, bring it down so there's a little bit of tension, and then alternate. 3, 2, 1, press up, 3, 2, 1, press up. And let's make sure the cameraman can get it and see that I'm not actually letting the pad rest. So as I press up, 3, 2, 1, I lower, I'm not letting that pad touch. I'm holding it there. Press up. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. So that, keeping that distance there ensures that the muscle is always under tension. So you're really going to feel a good pump in the shoulder, get a good blood flow pumping, and just makes for a little bit more of a challenge of an exercise, especially when you're trying to isolate one arm at a time. But also doing one arm exercises, you're able to work with any imbalances that you may have. So you may find that actually one shoulder is stronger than the other. If you do find that, it is critical that you start with the weaker arm. So if my right is the weaker arm, I want to start with the weaker arm, whatever number of repetitions that I can do with this 10-pound weight. So say that it's 8, for example. I don't do 10 over here. I do 8 over here, even though that my left arm is stronger, I can probably bang out 10 repetitions. Start with the weaker arm. The same number of repetitions you do with the weak arm, you do with the stronger arm. That ensures that you're not continuing to create the imbalance. So you're working with the imbalance to correct it so that your both arms are equally balanced in terms of strength. So that, ladies, is called a seated, one-arm, plate-loaded shoulder machine press.